best mood this morning because, and I can't think of anything else, I am off to the dentist to have some work done on the front of my teeth. I'm going to spin you around in a minute and show you what's in my mouth at the moment because I've got some teeth whitening strips. And if you're looking for teeth whitening strips, these really work. They're not obviously dentist grade, but yeah, they really work. So I want to show you them. I'll show you them in a minute. But I wanted to start the video this morning with an outfit of the day in the mirror. And then guys, look how filthy the mirror is. It's really bloody bad. I need to do a really good clean, don't we? I just feel overwhelmed. I've got so much going on at the minute. So many work commitments. Not complaining. Glad to be back. But yeah, to-do list as long as my arm. And I can't think of anything else today other than this dentist appointment that I've been waiting for so long. Anyway, back to the outfit. I will show it you in a better light. But how nice is this, like... You know I love a collar like this. You can't really see it, can you? Oh my God, guys. I'm so gutted you can't even see my outfit. I will leave full-on outfit clips, cutaway clips at the side for you. But I bought this, you guessed it, from Vinted. It's got the sports collar, which I absolutely love. And it's in this gorgeous wine colour. You can't see the logo because it's very quiet luxury. But it's got the little Ralph Lauren logo and it's a cropped jumper in this wine colour and I absolutely love it. Imagine it over a shirt as well with the shirt poking out at the bottom because I don't really like cropped jumpers either, but I do like to wear them over a shirt in the autumn time. I think they look really nice. I've also got on these Ralph Lauren joggers, which I think are really bloody cute, really comfy, cozy. And these are also from Vinted. I can't remember the price of them off the top of my head, but bloody bargain, let me tell you. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my outfit today. Super comfy, cozy, ready for the dentist. I've also got on my little... Ugg slippers. Let me show you them from the side. They're like a platform Ugg slipper. You'll have to excuse me, I've got a bit of paint on the toe there, so I need to give them a good wash. But guys, these slippers, they retailed, I think they're called the fuzz slipper, and they retailed for like, obviously about £100 roughly, and someone was selling them for a tenner. Yeah, I don't think she quite knew that they were so much money for selling them for a tenner. They had full tread and everything. They're like literally brand new. She said, I've worn them once, they don't fit me. And I was like, okay, I love them. Yeah, so another bloody bargain. So yeah, Ugg slippers. Finally got rid of them sight shoes that I were wearing, them rubber sight shoes. They went straight in the bin. They didn't even have any tread on. I've been wearing them for like 6 months solid. So, oh, also, while we're here, these I got from Vinted as well. I'm going to do a haul actually. So let's not talk about any of this stuff and I'll show you properly. I'm going to swap my slippers out for my Ugg boots, chestnut Ugg boots with this outfit. And I'm just wondering, because these joggers, they've got a little tie detail on the bottom. Don't know whether to leave them loose or have them ankle grazing. I do like an ankle grazer. Anyway, let me get these out ready to go soon. And I'm so excited. Obviously, I can't even think straight, so I don't know. It wasn't a very good idea to come on camera when I'm this excited. Let me just put these back and just get the Ugg boots out ready for when we go. Made a right mess here because I'm still getting ready on my knee in my bed because I've got no dressing room. Guys, I've been dreaming about my new dressing room. I'm starting to look at Pinterest. We've actually knocked a hole out in the small bedroom. You know that small storage bedroom? We knocked the ceiling out only because Ash had to make a new like access to the loft, and we'd covered up the access to the loft because it was originally in that hallway landing in there. Anyway, we boarded over that and had it all replastered, so we did need a new access to loft basically. Anyway, we've knocked through the ceiling. The space up there is so exciting. I can just imagine it being our his and hers dressing room, and it's massive. Sorry guys, I know you're wobbling all over the place because I still haven't ordered a new tripod. Maybe we'll do that today. That's another thing on my to-do list. Obviously, I prioritise my to-do list, so some things just get left and left and left because I've just got so much on at the minute. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm talking really funny and really fast because coffee's kicked in, and Oh, they don't look as white on camera as they do in like real life. Oh, because they've got lipstick on them now. Bloody hell. Anyway. Oh, never mind. I'll just tell you about them because they're bloody fantastic. So, I have been whitening my teeth in preparation for this dentist appointment, and they did give me the syringes with the teeth whitening solution in, and then you put them in your retainers and you do it overnight. So I have been whitening with that in overnight. I also wanted to get them to the whitest stage that I possibly could. So I ordered, because I've heard these are really, really bloody good. And these are the Crest 3D whitening strips, and they're just little gel strips. I've got them in right now, and you just stick them to the teeth and bend the strips around the teeth, and inside the strips they've got like a dentist peroxide solution, which obviously gently whitens your teeth, and they really bloody work. So these are not quite as strong as the dentist whitening systems that are available on the market for hundreds of pounds, but they have got a certain percentage in these. I think you can get different percentages as well. Anyway, I'll leave these linked down below. If you're new to teeth whitening and you want to start gently whitening them, these are really good. Like, you can use a new set of these strips. Like I said, they come in like all sorts of different packages with different, like 14 days worth in and etc, and it's really affordable as well. So I'll link them down below. And yeah, you can use a strip every single evening for like 14 days in a row. The results claim online to be amazing, and I can confirm that, yeah, they were a shade whiter every time I used one. You know what, guys, I keep thinking, what's wrong with the camera? It's the colours that I'm wearing that make the camera go funny. The emerald green coat that I wore in the last vlog, it was that was making the it was that was doing something to the light. Anyway, this wine colour and a chocolate brown makes me look really washed out on camera as well. I don't know why. Yeah, just messes with the camera. But yeah, I've got this gorgeous Ralph Lauren jumper on. Really excited and nervous for my dentist appointment. So basically, I've got these Crest whitening strips in right now because I just wanted to give them an extra whiten before we go to that appointment, because I think the plan today is, obviously we've straightened with Invisalign as part of the treatment. We've now whitened to as white as we want them, as white as we can get them in my case. And I'm having some bonding work done on this front tooth here because it's not quite straight, etc. So I'm just having some bonding work done on this front tooth to make it a little bit more aesthetic. And you know what? I'm really glad this has all happened slowly over time, because I think when you've had bad teeth and you just go from bad teeth to really good teeth, it's a massive real transaction, isn't it? And it's like, whoa. But because of this has all been happening slowly, like, it's not been as noticeable like all at once, which I quite enjoyed because I don't want all the attention, to be honest with you, with it. So basically, whitening everything up, which we've done after today, and in today's appointment, I think we are having the bonding work done on this front tooth, which is my real tooth, and then we're matching that tooth with this tooth and changing, finally, this crown, and we'll just be a lot more aesthetic on the front two teeth. I've also started noticing things on the other teeth, but they're very minor, very small imperfections, and I'm a bit of a stickler for details, so I knew I would do this. Like, for instance, my bottom teeth. Can you see that tooth? It's massive. It's like a saber tooth. It sticks up. This one. And now when I'm talking, look, when I'm talking on camera, I can't unsee it. So I'm hoping they'll shave a bit off for me. Anyway, wish me luck. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys here. I'll pick you back up once we're back from the dentist, because like I said, I'm so excited and nervous and anxious and just everything all at once, really, that I can't really think of anything else. So I'll see you soon. A few hours later, I am talking a little bit funny because this part of my mouth is not working, so obviously I had to have some local anaesthetic at the dentist. We've got basically a replacement crown, not a replacement crown, a temporary crown, which is still not the same colour as the rest of my teeth. So if that was looking a little bit odd, that's why I've got to live with this for 2 weeks before it gets changed into the rest of the colours. Sorry, so it matches in with the rest of the teeth. So it looks a little bit odd at the moment and I can't talk. Wasn't the best idea, was it, to come online like this? But yeah, we was in the appointment for longer than anticipated because I had some bonding done on this front one as well. I don't want to show you until we finished the whole treatment, but basically I needed to be happy with that front tooth, and I wasn't happy with it the first 2 times he did it, so you had to do it like 3 times. So we went like 45 minutes over the appointment, but it has to be right because they're creating like a mirror image of that front tooth for the replacement of that crown basically. So that tooth needs to be absolutely correct in order for me to have it on that side as well. I don't want to be paying for another crown, a porcelain crown. They cost a fortune. So yeah, it's time to get out the autumn decor. Ta-da! It's time. I forgot what I've got in this box, so not a lot. Surely there's another box somewhere. Is this all I've got? I'm proud of myself because I don't like a lot of tap, do I? And I'm going to be just as surprised as you are because we forget what we've got. So this is a knitted glittery pumpkin from Home Sense, of all places. And yeah, I just love this. I love the fact that it's got the gold bronzy glitter in it. I don't know if you can see that on camera so well, but it's very subtle glitter. I don't like a lot of glitter, but it works perfectly for this house. Don't know where I'm going to put it, but we're definitely going to put that somewhere. Where can I put it? In the centre island. Well, we'll see. Right, what else have we got? These, yes. I'll be able to link these for you in the description. So yeah, I'll pop the link for these in the description. They're absolutely stunning. Not your usual yellow sunflower, which I do love a sunflower. If they're real and I get a bouquet and I picked them myself from the sunflower fields, then beautiful. And I would definitely have them growing in the gardens. However, in the house with the neutral decor, I am a bit fussy with my choices for the house. Anyway, these just work perfectly. They don't have to be autumn flowers. I just associate them with autumn. So these come out every autumn for my autumn decor. And I know just what I'm going to do with these actually. This is the white ceramic pumpkin cup. The one I mentioned that I'd picked up from Home Bargains, and yeah, I've actually got a new one now. It's more rustic than this one, but I still love this one. It's quite well made. And I don't know if Home Sense is still doing them this year, but they did them in a white and an orange, typical like pumpkin orange. So, but yeah, they sell them everywhere now, don't they? Just another pumpkin cup. However, I've only got like, how many have I got now? 3. Some people have more than that. This is a gorgeous woody. It's like wood, and then it's got a bronze like finish on it. And basically, how cute, it's an acorn jar. Oh, it's still got the price underneath. This was $7.99 from Home Sense. They're still doing things like this. Probably not this exact one, but Home Sense are renowned for bringing out really popular items like this year on year. They just do them in a different way, and I have seen them this year in Home Sense and TK Maxx. They're not quite like this though. They've just made them slightly different, so they're not the same, but very nice. And then here is our little pumpkin jar. I'm sure this was from Home Bargains. Not sure again if they're doing them this year or not. But yeah, it's just a little ceramic pumpkin jar. And what did I have in there last year? Well, it's got a lid, so obviously you can probably put cookies in there, maybe. I've also got this little pumpkin jar. Has this got a lid? I'm sure it's got a lid. Whoop! There's the lid. Then another little white ceramic pumpkin jar. And I actually bought into that a few years ago now from Amazon. I don't know if they still do it. If they do, I will link it down below. And I thought it was a lot bigger. Do you know when you buy something online and you think it's a lot bigger than what it is? Well, it came and it was like a tiny little bowl. Anyway, I used it for my coffee bar in the last house renovation, and had brown sugar. Got these little velvet pumpkins. I think they were from the range last year. And yeah, these will be great for adding to that eucalyptus garland that I did in the fireplace in the bedroom. Like I said, we've not got many places we can decorate in this house yet. We can decorate in here in the kitchen, and I would have loved to have decorated the boot room, which is not quite finished yet at all. So that brings me on to the next item. I've got a witch's hat. This is actually a Harry Potter's witch's hat, and I bought it to hang on the hooks for my boot room, and I had a broomstick in there because it's the boot room, and I just made it look, and then I scattered a load of leaves on the floor and it just looked really good. If I can find the picture, I'll pop it here for you, but yeah, I loved that boot room area. So yeah, I've got a witch's hat. Gryffindor. Oh, it's nearly Harry Potter season. Every October, because it's got to be October, I don't know why, it just has to be October, but we do this annually, we watch consecutively every single Sunday night a Harry Potter until we finish the whole films after a roast dinner, and it's such a vibe. It's freaking bets. Everyone went mad for these, didn't they? So they sell these in Home Bargains, and they're just little stick-on bats, like 3D bats, and you stick them. Oh my god, how nice will these look coming out of the chimney in here in the kitchen. I might do that. Oh my god. And also in Home Bargains, they sold spiders. 3D bat wall stickers, a 30 pack. They look like that. Anyway, they do packets of spiders as well, and you know, you can get the web and you can attach it and then attach all the spiders. I do consider like throws and blankets and cushions as autumn decor as well. But obviously we've not got them out because there's nowhere for them to go. Like usually I'll put some in my boot room, in some baskets next to the fireplaces. Yeah, we'll make the best out of this autumn, I'm sure. Do you know when you're all like highly, what do you call it? Like highly, not stressed, because I'm not stressed, but I was high on energy today, for my dentist appointment. Anxiousness, excitement, all of those things. Nervousness, because obviously my teeth are important, and it's been a bit of a journey for me, if you know me personally. And yeah, so all of them things taken out of me, like I feel exhausted. And that's why I wanted to wear comfy clothes, just make myself feel as good as possible today whilst I'm all in the feels, so to speak. And my mouth is getting more and more feeling back in it as we're going along. I'm going to make a nice cup of tea, and I'm going to sit and watch another episode of Gossip Girl. Oh my god. Can we just say, I'm probably not the only one. I'm definitely not the only one. It's like super popular, but Gossip Girl is my go-to series. Like, do you know the series, the comfort series that you watch? Like before Gossip Girl ever came out, it used to be Friends, and I can rewatch episodes of Friends and it just makes me feel really cozy and just good. Well, Gossip Girl is my series to go to, and they took it off Netflix ages ago now, and they put it back on Netflix. So it's back on Netflix, and am I into the second season already? Yeah, it's just my comfort series. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea and cozy down for a little bit before hubby gets home from work. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. I think it's the 10th of September this morning. I can't believe we're already like 10 days into September. Like, we need to get our cozy on before we miss it all again. Don't want to be missing autumn like we did summer, do we? Fake tan hands again. I've just applied another layer of fake tan this morning. I don't normally apply it that often, but with the hot weather we've been having last week, the heat wave, I've had so many showers. Sorry if we're on the wonk, guys, but tripod is like falling to bits here. Oh, on the subject of 10 showers a day during the heat wave, we had a lovely weekend. We went for dinner at my in-laws, and we all just had a wonderful evening, sat outside in the garden and just chatted over a few drinks. One evening I spent out in the sunshine, and who remembers our holiday to Cuba and me being bit by mosquitoes and having a serious allergic reaction to them? Well, like I said, one evening I sat out in that sunshine having a nice time, or trying to. I've been bit 3 times, trying not to itch. I'm trying not to scratch the itch, but they're blistered. And I don't know what's bitten me. I've also got one there on my wrist as well. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go to Boots today and see if they sell Benadryl over the counter or something to help out with this. The itch is just insane. Like, why am I so awkward? Why am I so awkward though? I can't even sit out in the sunshine without getting bit and having like an allergic reaction. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on it. We're going to keep our eye on it, but we're not going to dwell on it. And I'm here this morning because I got a couple of products, new products I wanted to share with you. And also, I've been having a lot of questions and comments about my hair, how I style my hair, what colour is on my hair, especially about the colour. So obviously to cover my greys, I just use a box dye just to keep the costs down to a minimum. Because as you all know, we're doing this renovation and every penny counts. So yeah, we haven't got the budget to be having highlights every 6 to 8 weeks. FYI, I used to be blonde. This is me in my Barbie girl era. This is about 5-7 years ago. Yeah, I've gone back to my roots, literally. And I'm normally like this chestnut brown colour. So I found a box dye that was the nearest to my natural colour as possible, and I just cover the greys because I started getting little tiny greys here and there. Now we're in the 30s clubs. This is the colour that I use. It's the Clairol Nice and Easy 6A light brown, I think it's called. I'll pop it on the screen and I'll link it in the description box down below, but it's about £6 to £7 max at times. And yeah, I just use it once a month in my beauty routine just to keep on top of the roots, covering the greys. And that's the colour I have on my hair. It's this gorgeous chestnut brown colour, but it's got this undertone of copper. And I feel like it really suits my skin tone because I've got a really olive skin tone in general. And then my eyes are I've got hazel eyes, so they're brown and golden at times and green at times. So the copper really just sets off the colour story. Do you know what I mean though? That really, really matters, you know, what colours suit you the most, depending on what skin tone you have. So like if I was to dye my hair this colour and I didn't have this olive skin, maybe say I had really fair, light, bright white skin like Joelle, my daughter, like she suits all the pastel shades because she's so light and fair. But yeah, if I had like a really fair skin and I had this colour hair, I don't think it would look this good. I think I would look really washed out. Does that make sense? So yeah. Oh, there's a little white butterfly. So that's the colour story of the hair at the moment, and I maintain it with a little dry cut at the salon. Obviously I can't cut my own hair, so I generally have about an inch and a half took off it every 6 months. The reason why I only have it chopped every 6 months is because I feel like that's all it needs. Like if I was using a lot of heat on the hair and damaging it and it looked a bit more damaged on the ends, then I'd probably have to have it chopped a little bit more regular than that. But I try not to use heat on the hair, so I'm always thinking about the condition of it, and I don't dry it with a hairdryer or anything like that. So I have a shower in the evenings before I get into bed because I can't get into a clean bed with like dirty hair or anything like that. So I wash my hair every day, and I know that's not the done thing, but I can get quite oily hair. I can get also oily skin. I just have an oily existence. So I feel like I do need to wash my hair daily. I just don't feel clean if I don't wash my hair. So I let the hair dry naturally in the evenings, and then I wake up with it dry and just unstyled, clean, dry hair, and this is what I wake up with in the morning. What I do first thing in the morning is, before I go down for my morning coffee, my first morning coffee, I stick on my first layer of skincare and I go and have a coffee with hubby and let that soak in before I come back up to do my makeup and my hair. And whilst my skincare is soaking in, I'll just quickly spray my fringe, you know, my front bangs, or brush through it with some water. So it's already clean. I just brush through it with a little bit of water, and then I stick a Velcro roller in the front there so it dries whilst I'm putting on my makeup. I'm starting to duck down now because you can't see me because the tripod is broken and it's slowly just falling like this, cutting off my head. So yeah, my fringe has been drying in the roller whilst I've been doing my makeup, and then that leaves us, after the makeup's been done, which that's happened already, if you didn't know, don't look like this, I did not wake up like this, but that leaves us with the rest of it. So like I said, it's just freshly washed last night and it's just dried, air dried, it's not been styled, it's not been touched. So we're gonna give it a little brush. I do it very gently because you don't want any breakage. Guys, don't worry, this is not the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray that I'm spraying in my hair. This is actually just water, and all I'm going to do is spray lightly the ends of the hair. I like to reuse these bottles. Just dampening the hair, and I'm going to show you what I do. This is what I do. Once it's damp, I use this Revlon One Step Styler. So this is basically a hairdryer. Got two settings, but it's a brush, so you get that blow dry effect without having to use octopus hands with the brush and the extra hair dryer, because I can't do that like the hairdressers can. I know some people can give themselves a blow dry that way, but I need just one tool. We split the hair in two halves round to the front. We'll work on this side next, but we're gonna just like take a big section here because this is a big brush. So that takes me less than 5 minutes. I then go in with a teasing comb and, like I said, just tease the roots at the crown. So I will section the crown off into like inch sections and then just tease down onto the root, which gives me a lot of volume then at the back. And I know that looks a little bit crazy, but we will sort it out. Just 1 second, guys, you will see. If you just get your fingers through it like that, it does eventually settle down. And I don't have any hairspray in at the moment. Like I said, I don't like to use too many products. So yeah, that's generally it. Now, sometimes I will use my one-piece clip-in hair extensions. These are from LULLABELLZ, really thick, as you can see. They've got the clips on, and I section the hair halfway down, clip in one piece. I'm not going to wear them today and put them in because it's just really hot and stuffy. Yeah, so these are in the shade Chestnut Brown, which is the closest match to my hair colour. And yeah, I will leave these linked in the description down below, and that's all I do. So yeah, if I'm doing hair extensions, they'll get put in before I tease the crown over the top of those, and then we will take out the fringe. But as you can see, it just sweeps to the side and just gives you that extra bouncy, youthful look. So yeah, that is my hair routine. This has been on my wish list for a while now, and I don't know why I haven't bought into it because it is rather affordable. It's the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Filler Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So it's 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid serum. I am a fan of a serum. I just think, why not use a serum in your skincare routine? Because as well as moisturizer, I just love being slathered in like moisture in the skin. Maybe it's because I've got mature skin now, I don't know, but the thought of having like an intensive shot of moisture in the skin, it just brings me great joy. I can't even tell you. I started using this last night. I literally opened it last night. So it's in this glass bottle, and then it has this pipette. Who doesn't love a pipette? So I used it again this morning, and it left this like real tackiness on the skin after it had sank in, which I really enjoy, like a primer does. It leaves your skin really tacky, ready to hold your makeup, and my makeup's gone on really lovely over the top of it, so that's a good sign. That's always a good thing. I just wanted to show you what I picked up, what I'm using at the moment, and I will check in with you again with this product, because you have to use like skincare for a good few weeks, in my opinion, in order to like give a proper review of it. So yeah, really excited about that. Like I said, it's been on my wish list for a while, and I finally bought into it because Boots had an offer on. I think it were about $24.99 usually. Boots had it for £17 with your Advantage card. So I'll link that down below for you. Another product I picked up in my little Boots order is this e.l.f. concealer. Now this was super affordable. Oh my god, it must have been only about £4. Maybe I've got that wrong, but it was literally a few pounds. Really affordable. Let me take it out of the packet. And I am interested in these illuminating concealers, and this one kept popping up as a really good one apparently. Flawless brightening concealer, and I've got it in the shade Fair because I do like a bright under eye. I have used this today for the first time this morning, and so far so good. It's quite nice. It's like a little brush, and then at the top there it's got this pen situation, and you just click it and the product comes through the brush, and then you just brush it on. Let's just put some more on. As you can see, it's quite light. Like I said, I do like a bright under eye. I've then let it sit for a few minutes before just using a beauty blender. And I thought that was just, I've just messed my eye up, haven't I? As you can see, it's really brightening. It also blends really well. And yeah, I've probably just ruined my whole face because I already did my makeup. But I had to show you how it went on, and I really like it so far. Is that not just the bestest boy you've ever seen in your whole life? Look at him. That's where he sleeps, you guys. He sleeps in bed with his mummy daddy, right in the middle, right there. Shares a pillow with his dad. Never shares a pillow with his mum. Are you tired? Are you tired? Well, it's a dog's life, isn't it? I just nipped out to get a few bits that I needed for dinner. So I picked up some white bloomer with sourdough. I love this stuff. I love like a big chunky home-baked loaf. And this is like white bread, but because it's got sourdough in, it's not that bad for you. Anyway, I'm going to have posh fish finger sandwiches this evening for dinner. That's what I fancy. So that's for that. I also picked up some Wild Rocket. I love this stuff. It's really strong. It's got this like peppery taste to it, and I like to chop it up into little pieces. So yeah, that's to go on my posh fish finger sandwiches. I also picked up these breaded cod fillets. So Ash is just having fish and chips because he's so plain and simple when it comes to food. And I just need a little bit more excitement, not gonna lie. Picked up our usual coffee, some milk. We always need the milk. What else is in here? I've got some garlic bread, and some chopped tomatoes. I'll probably do a spag bowl tomorrow. So I picked up some steak mince, 10% fat. What else have we got in here? Oh yeah, obviously some petit pois. These are my favourite peas. They're like the tiny petit pois, and they pop in your mouth, and we just love them. So I shall be having fish chips and peas, these peas, and I will crush the peas, pop some mint with them and have my posh fish finger sandwiches. Like I said, I'll cook with you guys later and show you what I do. Mixed peppers. We just love these in like salads and in the spag bowl. I like to put extra peppers in there. So yeah, that's my little haul for the day. Honestly guys, I'm stood here in a quilted gilet because the weather broke. It said it was going to rain. It has been drizzling outside and I am not joking you when I say I am sweating. We're like 10 days into September and I'm scared we're going to miss out on autumn. Hi guys, I'm here at the doctor's. I really don't like the doctors. Basically, I rang the doctor's receptionist and I just said, is there a nurse I can come and see? Because these bites, like, they're a little bit worrying considering I had a severe allergic reaction in Cuba. And she basically just made me an appointment. So here I am. Maybe I'm just dramatising everything as per usual. But I am awkward when it comes to bodily things. I'm just so bloody awkward. Like, I've got the most awkward blood type. I've got the extremely rare blood type. Maybe that's the reason why I have an allergic reaction. I had the most awkward pregnancy. Like, it really didn't sit well with me, the pregnancy. Because of my extremely rare blood type, my body rejected my own pregnancy. Like, make it make sense. The female human body, which was created and designed to give birth to another human being, rejected its own creation. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Anyway, I'm here and I don't know, I just feel a little bit nauseous. Don't know if it's because it bites or it's because I'm in the doctor's surgery. I'm going to stay out here until last minute because if there's anybody ill in the waiting room, it's just the energy in like hospitals and doctors. I can't describe what I mean. I just feel a heaviness in the air, like energy wise. I don't know. Is anybody else like that? I hate it. Actually, let me just show you these bites now we're in the car because it's well lit. Guys, you'll have to excuse the sirens. We're right next to the hospital up here. So, but yeah, can you see those bites? They are so bad. And if I just zoom out a little bit, can you see all the redness and the swelling around them? Like, it's really bad. And I've got another bite here and one on my ankle as well. But they've like blistered up. And I'm just a little bit worried because the whole area is swollen, extremely hot and like red. So anyway, time's up. We've got to go in. So wish me luck. Okay, so I feel a little bit silly, not going to lie. He was underlying laughing at me for being so dramatic, I think. But you just can't be sure, can you? I really didn't want to waste anyone's time. Literally rung the surgery to talk to a nurse. Maybe I could just nip in to a nurse's office and let them have a look at me. But he's basically drawn a circle around it with pen, biro, and he said if that swelling and redness goes outside of this local area, then we might have a cause for concern and we'll need to issue some antibiotics. But he said, which I quite understand, like, I don't want to issue antibiotics if it's, you know, nothing and it'll go away on its own, so just keep your eye on it basically. Which, to be fair, I don't want to be on antibiotics. I was on them not long ago. What was I on antibiotics for? Oh yeah, my throat. I had tonsillitis, didn't I?
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know